Greetings, traveler.
You start at the moment you put on that snazzy shirt. I think this is the worst class for these. But I still want to give it one more go, just to see this curve. Because the last deck went 3 and 3, but it was such a crazy run. So many bad beats that run. Spider tank. Feels like I picked the storm still. Oh yeah, you get a lot more efficient, that's for sure. Probably worm, right? Yeah, it's too early to start skipping worms. Ooh, I might pick Fire Rally. Because I already have worm. Skipping Bone Marrow feels pretty monk-ass, but Fire Rally, man. It's also because Unstable Evolution is another bomb. And having a really strong curve 6 is... Ooh. Like, having strong curve 6s, it's something that a lot of other classes don't really have right now. So, it's a pretty big bonus, probably. Poor Flame Tongue. It's so sad they don't rebucket it. They're just gonna let the numbers work it for itself. The Guardian's quite a bit better than Thunderhead in most cases. Thunderhead's not a bad card though. Okay. Double Storm. Is Double Sturm something we want to be doing? Haven't been hating on Stonehill. Quite a good chance you get something good, especially in Shaman as well, where you have Earth Ellie, you have Alec here. White Eyes as well is okay. Ooh. Stormwind's another bomb. Could pick a good one. That's the one that brings Stormbringer, right? Or the whatever, Storm Guardian, or whatever it's called. So tempted by the champ, but I think I actually want the ones. The ones have been doing well. What made you try intermittent fasting, Econar? Oh, we don't have White Eyes anymore? No wonder I don't see that card anymore. I do want the one, but I'm more worried about not getting 4s than not getting 1s. Probably the Barbear. They're both really good though. We have a Storm currently. Let's see what Lightforge rates higher, and let's look at the win rates. Yeah, my mornings, man, my decision making is always a little impaired. So, or maybe it's just not. I'm not warmed up yet, right? It's just gotta get there. Gotta get there. There. Warbear 125, Scorcher 144. All right, so Lightforge higher on the Scorcher. And we didn't really have those in 8.5s. Warbear 55.9, Scorcher 56. So pretty even. I've been cheating with diet soda. It helps during that even period with no food. I'm sure it's not optimal. You'll realize you don't really need it, Akanar, but you can do it at the start. Like once you realize that, honestly, like once you realize you can just go a day, and then you can just go 2 days. Like once I realized that, it's like, yeah, I don't need any of that. It's definitely, it's more of a mental thing. You've done that before? Yeah. It's just like once you have the reference experience, that's That's more like the harder part. Mainly the headaches, getting off caffeine you're dreading. You can taper off, right? Maybe it's better than cold turkey. Taper off, and then before you go completely no caffeine, switch to tea. Do tea for a while, and then bunk. It's probably going to be a lot less than the. Oh. God, why is this pick so difficult? I feel like it's harder to get the 7 slots filled up, so I think I'll go here, but yeah. This is the meme guy. Damn. I'm the meme guy now. Alright, we could pick a hex here. Now we have a hex, a storm. Let's see how that works out. Been wanting to try a hex for a while. I feel it's Fire Plume, even though Fungal's looking good. I think I can still fix the 5 slot. And I've not been super high on Fungal recently. It's just, I feel like I don't land it anymore. I have to Fungal one guy too often. Got another shard. Skipped a shard earlier. For sure, Shady, this week was an overall win, so I'm taking it. Oh, for sure, man. I'm just saying, for when you do want to quit caffeine, just taper off. You shouldn't change too many habits at once, no. Get something fixed, and then the next thing, one at a time. That's a mistake a lot of people make, man. They go all in. They're like, all right, we're going to do this and that and this and that. And they do like half a day, and they're like, yeah, fuck this shit. Can I get away with skipping a Basilisk here? Had an 11-win Shaman that almost went 0-3. Yeah, dude. What did you have, deck? What was the deck about? Why did Shady stop streaming Arena? Because he retired. 1, 2. We have 2.5 3-drops, I guess, plus that speaker. Sea Giant's good though, man. Can we skip Sea Giant? Basilisk got a 56% win rate, Sea Giant 58. I don't think we could skip past the Sea Giants, but not sure about it, man. Sea Giant 143, Basilisk 159. So Lightforge. It's twice that Lightforge is disagreeing with the win rates, which does not surprise me because win rates aren't everything. Yeah, you don't want to drink fruit juice. Well, I mean, in general, you probably don't want to drink fruit juice because it's for your body. It's basically just soda, right? Maybe a little better, but you're essentially just drinking like a sugary substance, just fructose. And if you're fasting, it will definitely mess with the fasting period. Dude at 0-2 went Coin Arena Fanatic, but instead of playing stuff, he played a third one. Coin Fanatic. He was like, I'm dead. Okay. Warbear, Scorcher, Sea Giant. Yeah. Warbear, Scorcher, Sea Giant, Ogre, Champion. Yeah, I would say it's just got high quality stuff, right? Need a couple, like we skipped past, I think, 2 5s. Ooh. I'm glad I picked that Senjin. The double Storm, I'm actually not sure, but we'll figure it out here. Alright, take a 5-mana card now. Take a 4-mana card. Could be Nimbus, could be Breaker. Probably want the Nimbus just to play something. No, it's like my phone's out of power. It's funny when my phone's out of power, it's wastes more power by vibrating. It's like I'm out of power, so let's. Probably the raid leader in Shaman. Ooh, okay. We could use 1 more 5, but I think the Taskmaster suits us better. That's how my strangle victims are too. I don't get it. Little dark, little dark. Conserve oxygen, dude. You're gonna need it. Right? Have 3-drops grown in importance in a deck? Yeah, for sure, for sure. 3-drops are probably probably the most important right now. 3-drop meme deck. Well, this deck actually doesn't have that many 3-drops, funny enough. Dead Speakers aren't really 3s. Hot Spring, maybe, probably not. So you got Frosty, Beastmaster. Wait, we have another one, right? Or is that just it? Oh god, I'm actually short on 3s. I think I still need the good one that Monk has, dude. Alright, nice. Happy you picked that Warbear earlier. Ooh. Probably just Alec here. But what are we doing on the elemental department? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elementals. What's a good number of 3s? Premium 3s, you want about 5 if you can get them. I assume Alakir is going to have the highest win rate. Alakir 55.9, Kalimos 59.6. Holy. And Shadowrock 56. Shadowrock higher win rate than Alakir, but that's because it's been picked a lot less. Wow, Lightforge as well. Alakir lower than Kalimos. I wouldn't have expected that, but I have been enjoying Kalimos and Constructed. So had I not played Kalimos and Constructed, I probably would have just snapped the Alakir. But I do know how powerful Kalimos is when it is procced, and I do have sufficient elementals to proc it. By the elements combined. Probably need the dwarf, right? Yes. Alright, curve sort of fixed itself in the end. Skip the Bone Mare for the Fire Rally, and I think it's correct, yeah. The 1 6-drop holding the fort. We got Sea Giant, Kalimos, and Worm as bombs, so the numbers work. Ooh, and we get an Unstable on top. Okay. Not another Nimbus for Kalimos? No, I think first of all, I don't think Nimbus is as good as Dwarf. Second of all, the 2/2 stat line doesn't really do that much for tempo, right? It's more just it's a good card because it's sort of like Loot Hoarder Plus, right? But we're short 1 4-drop. So that Dwarf is just perfect there. And then the Kalimos feels like it's getting procced already anyway, so. Why don't you take the Volcano? Because it's not a Volcano deck. It's hard to explain, but this is not a deck that wants to blow up the board. This is a deck that wants to, I already have 2 Storms, which might already be, we already have 2 Storms, which might already be too many. So you don't want to be stuck with a bunch of reactive cards in your hand. Like if you're new to Arena, right? Or if you're just trying to learn, you can learn so much by just saying, I'm going to not pick any reactive cards, or rather, I'm not going to pick any spells. I'm not going to pick cards that can get stuck in my hand. That's not the most efficient way to draft, but it will teach you how incredibly important curve is and being able to spend your mana, and how overrated spells are. Now, you do want some spells from time to time, and you definitely want reactive minions. But if you just draft a straight up curve with just proactive minions, you'd be surprised how well you're going to do.
Thrall versus Mayenne.
None can escape my fury.
For Doomhammer.
In other words, meme runs are a teaching tool. Yeah, you can definitely learn something from them. I think I might keep the Fire Rally in this deck. We have 1 6-drop, and it's amazing. Have you tried an all-beast deck? It's not so much about trying that out. It's more like, Have you tried an extremely synergistic deck before? Right? It's like, well, I assume that if I get a very synergistic beast deck, it is going to perform. Yeah, KNC meta screams everywhere. Very different.
Hide the polar bear exquisite.
That's so lucky. I think we drew our only 3 drops, right? I guess Death Speaker works when you have the other 3.
Lambs? Those aren't exciting enough.
Is it possible with no spells, all minions? Yeah, for sure. You can go 12 without any spells. Some of the best decks have no spells in them. And probably the majority of the best decks right now have like 3 or 4 spells max. They just have lots of insane good reactive minions.
Tazingo!
Some spells are literally drops. Sure, you can count Amber as a dude, right? But what we're talking about is the principle of not being stuck with a bunch of reactive stuff in your hand. Okie dokie. Why not stake it up? He's just gonna banana and destroy me. So that is not preferable. Fire Rally keep looking okay. Looking okay. Well, so what happens when you don't really draft spells is your decisions matter more because you need to think ahead a couple turns because your board is how you solve any problems your opponents presents. If you are just used of being like, oh, I can fall behind and flame strike and solve everything, it's fine. That's not so, that's not gonna happen when you draft the majority spells, right? Oh man, a 1 mana off going Silverhand Sea Giant. But we can go Menacing Totem. It's a little annoying because obviously we'd like to Fire Rally, but we could Fire Rally next turn. Would you say that's a thing for all classes, even mages? What is the no spell thing, or the you need to be more proactive and think ahead? How do you counter bananas? Don't play anything he... Well, first of all, it's a 3 mana 2/2, so it's by default sort of bad. Right? Oh, that's a curve. So, all right, what was I answering first? Yeah. Yeah, I think mage is actually one of the best classes right now to not do spells. It's every time I see someone in chat going like, Shady had this really good mage run, and you won't believe it, had like 3 or 4 spells, and I'm like, yeah, that's because it's the best archetype right now. Like, it's so funny every time, man. Like, yeah, mage performs with because mage has like Pyromaniac, for instance, like is a really solid spider tank, really promotes just the heavy minion style. Just, yeah, it works. It works. I should probably trade just because hard removal here plus trade into Fire Rally is pretty bad. Shady doesn't care about his viewers' runs. I do. It's just funny when they go like, it's like someone would tell you like this, right? Shady, I just went 12 with a druid, and you won't believe it. I had 2 of those UI cards, and I actually won with them, right? It's like when somebody says something like that, you're like, Nice. Good. That's what it's supposed to do. Alright. Boink.
Mushroom power!
Mushroom power. Kalimos for the AoE is probably still pretty good. It's killing 2 things. I don't think the 1/1s make too much sense just because he can still Scorcher us. By the elements combined. I guess I could have set up a Smork play, right? If I jammed the 8/8 phase, but no. If he harder moves and trades, I still don't kill him, right? No. This is why the minions that you can use reactively so good right now. Look at my hand if I don't have Warbear. We're like, it's not like we're gonna lose this because he's down to 1 card and we have cards, but if he had cards and a bit of a board behind us, this could definitely lose me the game if I didn't have Warbear. Now we just Warbear this and we're good. Oh, the heal totem as well. Let's go. What is your actual overall average in the current add-on? You can use exclamation mark stats and look at everything you want.
The might of Stormwind! Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what Dex says, right? So imagine you have a Polymorph in your hand, and imagine you have a Warbear, and turn 7 rolls around, and he doesn't have anything you want to Polymorph. Heck, he doesn't have anything on his board at all. You can still play a Warbear. It's not an amazing play, but it'll do. So it's just, with these minions that can be used as spells, you are just way more likely to have a play every single turn.
Thrall versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
For Doomhammer. X-Man, good night. Yeah, this is what I feared with this deck. We only have the 2 really good 3s, and then the rest is like Death Speakers, Hot Spring Guardian and stuff. Stonehill. I think that Fire Rally over Bone Mare works though, especially given the unstable drop. Hey, a card.
The calm before the storm.
This Nimbus is trying, man. Is that food? I need it.
My eyes are open.
Phoenix and Trade looks okay. Next turn we can Hot Spring, heal this up. Shadow Madness clears, but then we just redevelop.
Take shelter.
Don't want to pre-it, of course. Gives him the option to just trade.
We hear your heart.
This is where Scorcher is pretty good. Wrong 5-drop. Probably need to kill the 3-1 Because he's priest, he's just gonna heal it and keep killing stuff for free. Yeah, this card is very, very good. I've been so high on this for a while.
Wonder. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
We could have some fun Grumble things later with Stonehill, Fire Rally, but we'll see if we ever get that far ahead on board that we can afford to do that. It might just have to be Grumble here. It definitely would feel like a waste to tempo Grumble here, but Fire Rally is just not better. I'm playing a 5-5 over a 7-7, I'm not sure. I think we have enough gas in the deck that we shouldn't play very different. If the Elemental had given me a Build-A-Fist Ogre, I would have been super happy to play Build-A-Fist Ogre here. So let's not get too sidetracked by what Grumble could potentially do. That's a difficult thing to do sometimes.
Pain or suffering.
This is a death. Phoenix. Ooh, it's not a death. Follow my Twitch at Swaggy Yurdle. And then they go like, what the hell, bro? You trying to keep the small streamer down? We could just heal and play a 4. Me. Could just Warbear. Could just Fire Rally. I don't like the Fire Rally too much because he can trade back in. I think I will go actually for the heal. Just let him trade that way. When you checked win rate on Shudder, you already had Grumble. Wouldn't that change the win rate? It's too convoluted. Like the way how Shudderwalk works in Arena is you Shudderwalk and then you just have like a Bone Mare or a Fungal or a Scorcher or, you know, like all of the above. And you just have a really good turn with Shudderwalk. Shudderwalk in Arena isn't, oh, I'm going to keep Shudderwalking. It's more like, okay, I'm going to, oh wow. That's so lucky at the end. God damn it. I think he did the wrong order. I think it was supposed to hit, but it's okay. We were gonna do well, and then like the Phoenix just kept dodging everything. That was annoying.
Arena's full. Beat it.
We're probably still okay.
Out of my jungle.
But you might not want to Grumble, Andreas. Oh my god, dude. Fucking priest. He's just sitting there, hysteria, 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 hysteria. Maybe a little bit of hysteria. Just hit him with the hysteria, baby. I don't think we can give him the 12 power, dude, with mind control yet. And Water Rally or Fire Rally and Amani just seem wasted. That's okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, right, Andreas? I mean, if you don't play Arena, but you can take my word for it that we're not trying to do like the Shudderwalk meme if we pick Shudderwalk. So getting the 1 extra proc, like, it's also just a 1-card combo, right? You can't just look at 1 card in your deck and be like, oh wow, now this card gets so much better because I have this other card, because there's no guarantee that you're even going to hit that card.
Prove your worth.
Ready to glow.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
This guy, man. He's annoying me. Still, we have totems. The priest's worst enemy. Here we can see the priest in his natural habitat, trying to fight off the shaman, its natural predator. So far, it is not very successful.
Thrall versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Is that a premium 3-drop? Sure looks like it. Yeah, if you want to see all my runs, the data is just there, Cornelio. I'm not really sure how it works with the meme runs, whether you have a separate tab, whether we add them to the general stats or not. I'll have to ask Stein.
So many.
I would assume they're not being pulled with the general stats. But the meme average is probably still pretty good. Probably still hovering around 7, like maybe a little under. We probably dipped quite a bit, but then the 12 helped us up again.
The calm before the storm.
Fire Alley, Dwarf, Stonehill. Stonehill looking good, yeah. I could go for some double Stonehill Battlecry. I guess double Kalimos, but that's turn 10 only. We might not have that time. Hey, Noble Warlock. Meme runs have a higher average than the normal ones. They probably would have if it was not for the Hearth Arena Warrior going the grand total of 2 wins. Before that, I also had a 5-win spell run. Yeah, Stein has been amazing with those stats. It's been such... Because I'm really not good with all those things. I just want to play, right? I just want to figure out how to play the game. So it's really nice to not have to worry about that. Back Beast. Might have to evolve next turn. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you Hearth Arena bastards. Alright, give me a play, baby. If he gives us something to damage this on, maybe. Oh, coin stolen steel. You wish Stein streamed? Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Chat will be in permanent Monka S mode. Everybody always Monka S-ing. You probably ban people that wouldn't type enough Monka S. I remember the first time I co-oped with Stein, he like dropped the card in the wrong spot or played the wrong card or something. It's pretty funny.
Float like a butterfly.
Stein stream Monk S. Alright. Are we popping off? 2 here for a 6. Yeah. I think the numbers don't really make sense.
Always little time.
What about yesterday's Lost Meme run? Well, I would say that you got like a 4-hour warrior run. But because I am a benevolent streamer, I will do an extra one today. Even though, in terms of time, there's no way. Maybe I should have just gone. I don't know. Could go for an 8 and a 6 potentially next turn. I like it way more because we get the double trade now, right? It actually worked out quite a bit. Or we could jam a Sea Giant. Sea Giant's currently... Yeah, I can't get the Senjin out. Yeah. Does Sea Giant make more sense? Let's see. Trade. Trade. Maybe I get removal out and then Giant. I do like the evolutions right now. Wow, those are solid. I might just keep those mid-range bodies and start working on this one. Uh-oh. All in. Woo! Got him, boys. Even the betrayal positioning is on point. Look at that. Killed Flappy. No! Well, he was gonna kill Flappy, man. He was gonna kill him. He wasn't gonna let me flap him. Elemental Totem Giant? Yeah, but you want the Elemental something, right? I guess we could Elemental just for the Kalimos, you're right. We don't have to get value out of this thing. Maligoose Storm reporting for duty. I guess now Senjin Sea Giant's just a bit too good. Still value, proc the Kalimos. That is true. That would still count as value. I honestly just want to smack him. MC Tech is gone. Feels good, man. Elaborate. Oh yeah, it's going well, Tex, for sure, man. It's been super fun. People have been amazing. Look at him trading. Alright. I give up. They were sick, and I'm starting to feel a little iffy. Ah! Feels bad, man. This is why we don't leave the house, chat. This is why we don't leave the house. Nice to meet you. Ooh, coining a minion? Ah, I see. In case I can't control the urge to attack this. Huh? I guess he's got like an abusive or something. Maybe a Shattered or Fallen Sun Cleric rather. Oh, we're doing it that way. Okay. Do I need to go for a 4-drop here? I might actually need to do that. Am I getting Sea Giant next turn if he pings? Let's say he pings again. I have... It's 7 right now, so it'll be 5. So if I totem, I can actually Giant, okay. I'm a little... You know, I don't know if he's gonna do it again, but he's shown that he's determined. No! Debated! What the hell, dude? What the hell? Debated. Alright. I guess I just dwarf and hit him in the face then. So incredible debated. So he just wasted his first 4 mana. If he doesn't finish this, right? Yeah. El Gigante coming out. Can't totem. Still feels okay, man. You've played Surrender to Madness Priest without a curve. Tough games. Oh, man. What made you do that?
What to do? What to do?
Chat shows it. Gotta work on your chat game, Tex. Right, if I evolve this, it gets healed for 3, right? Feels like a good evolution turn and then play this for the Kalimos.
No walls can hold me.
Nope. Double nope. Well, acceptable.
The calm before the storm.
Alright, take the heal here. Damn it, Akadar. I need those 10 packs. Why not the thing that pulls worm? I'd rather just have immediate impact. I'm trying to kill him, right? Trying to kill him. $12, $6. So if this is vape, I don't actually have lethal, but not vape. By the elements combined. Cool. He goes out in style, though. Brew back the Sleepy to save it. Don't worry, Sleepy. I got you, baby.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
Alright, come on, baby. It's good to see the forest, but I would love to see a Frosty. Give me a Frosty, baby. Give me a Frosty. I'll take a Beastmaster. Come out. Nope. It's always good to see Fire Rally, though. It's pretty much never a bad time to see Fire Rally. Oh, you need to know he played Surrender on 5 and 1. Got you. Opens up the dwarf. Seems good.
I shall meet you.
We're not too excited for anything here. Probably just gonna bump it. Could dwarf bump it next turn, Phoenix it. Turn 5. Dead Speaker something. If I Dead Speaker bump now, it goes to 3. He plays a thing. I dwarf bump. I've got a Dead Speaker and a dwarf versus a thing. I still have a coin. I can coin Fire Rally if necessary. It feels better, yeah.
I sense your steel.
Mostly the spite. Alright. Got it. So we just bump and stag now. For some reason I forgot he would just hit the thing. But still, that's fine. Pretty good dwarf, I would say. You have Hearth Arena recording your runs? No. I just realized I didn't turn it on for today, so let me do that now. Because I do like tracking a bit, but I've been terrible with it. Ask me again in 2 months and see if I have some data.
Rams? Those aren't exciting enough.
Let's put it over here. Ooh, we pulled Kelly. If we fire rally the 2-1, we can set up for coin Kelly the AoE to kill off the 1/1s and potentially something else. There's no need to fire rally. Could also just use the Phoenix here. But then they don't have a 6/5 developed. And the totem doesn't really do that much, so I think I just like the 6/5 developed. Super Collider is rather disgusting though.
I wonder.
I think he had a Collider though. No, not that great. Collider wasn't that great then. But yeah, it would be interesting. I'm really gonna try to have a bit more. Oh, that's so good. Ah! Don't kill it. Oh, what? Pog. That seemed wrong.
By the elements combined.
I think it's better for him to not rush and just sack the Napper. In this case, it worked out better for him because I was gonna deal 3 AoE, but I thought he would kill the Fire Rally every time there. The Warbearer leaves a really good body, like for the weapon to trade into. Next turn we can go Phoenix and Warlord. Could go Totem Warlord now. It's probably just Warbearer, right, to keep the Kalimos going. Yeah. It's a lot of phase damage. It's okay. Felt like a freeze, yeah. So we don't have to Hex yet, just because the 1 doesn't do that much. That doesn't mean we won't if Hex is just a better use of our mana. Alright, what we could do now is go Snapjaw, Phoenix the 2-1, freeze the 5/5. And then next turn, go Hex Warlord. He's gonna face tank the 2-1, right? We hex the big boy. Yeah. That seems better. What else do I do? Oh no, he's gonna face tank the Oh no, he's gonna trade this into the shard and face tank the Phoenix. Yeah. It's not that great. If I hex here and freeze, then I play Snapjaw. I give him the trade. No, I freeze this. Yeah, it's okay actually. don't like playing the Phoenix here. It just feeds him the weapon charge. And Phoenix isn't accomplishing that much. So it's probably better to just Hex already. Even though I'd rather conceal that information from him, that his taunt is hexed. I need to hex it at some point, and developing Phoenix feels bad now.
As long as it keeps out arrows.
The counter push. Counter push. Counter push. Alrighty then. So X plus Warlord this round. 7-7 probably has to go into the Tar. 2-7 has to go into the 0-1. Even if we Phoenix, we'd Phoenix the 2-1, so let's do those things. 4-3 can go into 7-4. Senjin gets traded very well, so probably not Senjin. Phoenix also gets traded quite well. I guess I just drop the 5s. See what he wants to do. Guess we're getting Prime Drake. Nothing as exciting as a good old-fashioned Primordial Drake, eh? That's like Prime Drake, but it's a 3-5 no taunt instead of a 4-8 taunt. And it cost them 2 cards. Feels good. Yeah, Prime Drake rotating feels pretty healthy for the game. Could you not, sir? Like, please? Missed 2-phase damage. I did? When? That's crazy. I don't believe you.
What to do? The red one tastes like cherries.
Glad we didn't start going phase. Oh, that is good timing for that minion, baby. It was probably... Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I can't take those comments too... I know he means it... He doesn't mean it in a bad way, of course, but... I've been playing with Frostrider for too long to take the comments seriously. From time to time. From time to time, I'm a good streamer. I go like, well, we didn't actually miss 2-phase because we didn't attack. The turtle was not frozen and gave me the chance to optimally trade the turn after. But sometimes I just want to say, I did? That's crazy. What the hell? He might have a Warpath, right, that he's sitting on. Could be a Brawl, but Warpath is more likely. My bad, dog. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Like, it's not like I'm angry or anything when people say that. It's just, in order to preserve my sanity and stream, you know, stream for you guys, gotta have a little fun with it. Ooh. Man, this Nimbus has been on fire! Forehead. Afro Ninja, thank you for the 40 months. Damn, that is a long time. Yeah, sir, shall be mine. 40-year-old streamer, Poke. Is this the meme guy? Man, there was a time where I was respected as a tryhard arena player. Now, like, is this the reroll guy? The meme guy? Question mark. Is this the no face guy? Job's done. I like it. I go by many names. God, today's gonna be rough. Oh. Well, I'll do my best, chat. I'll do my best. Is this Merp Shaman? I enjoy it.
Hide the polar bear exquisite.
Don't get sick. I don't know, it's just that like your nose just feels so like I don't know how you even call that. But it feels like it's like just hard to breathe already. Oh man, dude. I'm not sure what's wrong with my fingers, but sometimes I have this like... Alright. Missed 0 phase. Alright, let's not, you know, let's not go too far, I guess.
What to do? There is little time. Shaman! I should meet you.
That's a weird turn. There's Scorcher, Hellfire, and Defile. I think Scorcher is the highest priority to play around. So, chose not to go for the super greedy play.
I sense your strength.
Looks like he didn't have a Defile, guys. This is really good now. It's just that the heal probably is pretty useful. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of stuff, but it's okay.
The frost wolves stand ready.
We're also gonna have an 8-8 on the board. It's the thought that counts, right? I like trading here to make it harder for him to Demon Bolt. Don't cross the 9.4. Fire Rally seems much cleaner than Warbear to push 8 face. Pushing 8 face seems like a good idea. For the Horde. The Fire Rally over Bone Mirror pick has felt so good. And I know that Bone Mirror is absolutely insane right now, but I do like having a little bit of flexibility. And finding a premium 6-drop is just so rare right now. So it's like we have a monopoly on turn 6. Oh, not Basilisk, right? Oh, okay. Interesting. Feels like he wants this on 5 health. I guess we're gonna go War Gear, Hot Spring to 8-5, trade, push 8.
I wonder. Protocol 7
Engaged. Before the event, I would see the Miss X so often in the constructed streamers channels. Oh yeah. It's funny, like when I actually taught Ellie the mechanic. Like Ellie's been like high legend, right? So she plays Hearthstone well, but it's such an unintuitive mechanic. It's not very obvious. Me take book.
shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Ah, the famous double dead speaker opener.
I should meet you.
Aha, the famous coin Frustrator dead speaker opener.
Hide the polar bear exquisite.
Speak your peace.
I sense your strength.
Monk.
Extraordinary.
Is our opponent going to enjoy this? Probably not.
That's incredible.
I sense your strength.
Alright, now play 2 minions so I can see giant you. Tap doubling imp. Let's go. No.
Protocol 7 engaged.
I don't want to hex that. It's currently making my sea giant cheaper. So
Move! I handle this.
Glory to the Sindora.
So we can get 3-drop Totem Giant out this turn. 5 and 2, 4 and 2. He can Demon Bolt if he wants to.
I wonder.
But if he Demon Bolts... Do I want to play the Stonehill or the Ghoul? Feels like I want a Stonehill, right?
Out of my jungle.
At last I catch you at Shaman. It's pretty, It used to be pretty common. Like, 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago? I see a Shaman, I don't see Bloodlust. What do?
Versus Gul'dan.
I'm curious to see how Bloodlust performs in this mix.
For Doomhammer.
Conceded at 30 health. Well, yeah, he dealt 8 to himself, but I mean, he was staring down a sea giant and a full board. That'll do it, right? Happy New Year. Alright, 1-1 totem. You got this, baby. Or not. Sorry, guys.
Who's ready to make some money?
7-0 slams a bookie like it's nothing. I am concerned to say the least.
Lambs? Those aren't exciting enough.
Phoenix. Am I gonna have to coin a 4-4 here?
I wonder.
Because it's looking like I'm gonna have to coin a 4-4 here. But tell me I'm crazy, chat. Phoenix doesn't do anything. Stegodon, I don't have the Scorcher for follow-up. 2-drop Totem, doesn't do shit. I think I'm coining a 4-4.
I wonder.
Damn. It's all terrible, yeah, but a 4-4 is at least less terrible. Pray for Scorcher. No, right? You're gonna stake the entire game on a top deck Scorcher. Task and Phoenix. I mean, if we're going to coin, then I'd rather just do this. The instinct was to trade one and play Stegodon Task. He can't really Scorch because of his own 5-1. I don't think I'd try for the Storm. Like, I currently don't really mind the... Like, we can always Storm the second 5-1. Tortoise and Warlock, damn. Alright, boys. Looks like we storming. The problem with the no storm play is that the 2-3 will give him a taunt. So if I try to go trade, I can't. I guess what I could do is Menace Giant. Trade the 4-1 first, then trade the 2-3 into the 5. But that's like, I think we're probably just happy to storm here.
There's little time. What
Stand down!
Maybe I should have done that in a different manner. Maybe I should have just frozen and not killed the taunt to make it more likely I can Giant. Giant would be at 7 right now. But I wouldn't be able to afford it, right? No, 1 mana off. Okay, didn't really matter then. It's fine.
The calm before the storm.
Good value.
Out of my jungle.
Good value. Shaman discovers, I forgot how much value they had, man. Whew. Let's see. Definitely something involving a sea giant. Skilly, thank you so much for gifting the sub. Let me get to that as soon as I finish my turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can play 3 cards. I guess I could Phoenix, but I don't really need to. I want to freeze the 5-1. What's happening? I know the 4-1's going in, and probably the 1-4 has to go in. You could Phoenix this and Giant. Or you could just Pyro, Totem Giant, Sec 1. I think I'd rather save Phoenix and get rid of the 2-2, yeah.
There's little time. I wonder.
Take shelter!
Thank you for gifting this up to Pi for PO4, POE, PIA for POA? I don't know. Thank you, Skilly. Gaboo.
I wonder. There's little time.
The freeze means he can't Demon Bolt and trade. If I didn't have the freeze, I'd have to kill a dude.
Like sweating insects! Like sweating insects!
Chill out.
Throw versus Jaina.
Could have saved 1 health on the Phoenix.
Doomhammer.
For next game, you mean, right? Like we carry it to next game? Or... Why is it no Bloodlust? We're trying to just do the curve thing, not the Bloodlust thing. Lightning Storm? Lightning Storm did okay. I think it's the first Lightning Storm we played the entire run. So I'm not sure about 2. Think about the poor Phoenix. Think about the meaning that Phoenix adds to its life when it is used to make every single minion on the opponent's board explode at the same time. Healing?
Stand down.
Nope. Have you tried Doomsday Puzzles? No. Excuse me. I have not. Haven't really found time where I wanted to play them.
I sense your strength.
Boop. So I have to finish the dungeon run. I haven't finished all of them. Next turn's looking bad. We need to play.
Runs out on me.
This is why the Lightning Storm might be a little awkward. Like, just a regular 4 would probably do better this game. Raid leader, you say? I guess we play that and put 2 into the cold raid. Then he trades our raid leader. Feel bad about it.
How long can this go on?
Wait, is it out already, Akana, or not? They see me smorking, getting punished. Feels like El Gigante. Could also go for a Storm play, but I think it's Giant into Storm because he's given us a trade here. It's pretty nice. Mushroom power. 4 or 5 into the raid leader, 5-4 face. Ooh. The conservative play. What is this? Amazing? Is it truly amazing though? I think we're gonna go Stone Hill because we're already 50-50. I don't think I hit though. I think I'd save it for Scorcher or let him go in here.
What to do? Out of my jungle!
Shake it a little for good luck. And throw it with a curve. That's how we do. Good job, Lightning Storm. You have redeemed yourself.
Truth is my shield.
12.5%. Well, 50%. There was only one roll that mattered.
Yeah,
So
it'll grow back.
it'll grow back.
Exciting enough.
By the elements combined!
Bonk.
Welcome to the show.
Uh-oh. Scorch? Frostbolt. Not 6 to the face. Yeah, by killing his minions, we get to go face afterwards. That's pretty alright.
Squire, attend me.
Power is mine!
Just trade, he's dead. I'm trying to find a justification for trading, and I'm having a hard time finding it.
Thrall versus Illyria.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
For Doomhammer!
Blast Wave I've had to look at a little bit more, but you also need to find a combination of spells that keeps him alive there, between the 4/4 and the 7/7. Polymorph, Blast Wave, he's still dead if I go face. Yeah, actually for Polymorph Blast Wave, it's better if I go face, because then I keep the 2 power from the Steg, and the 4 power from the 4/2. So the defensive play is actually, the play around Blast Wave is probably face. Ooh. Taskmaster to the rescue. Flame Strike Shard. Yeah, but why is trading good then? Oh, you mean to kill the 2/6? Flame Strike, trade, ping. I'm kind of okay with that, to be honest.
The calm before the storm. Stand down.
It's a dead speaker without the effect in most cases, but it's better than a totem. Is it though? You give him 2 extra spells. Yeah, but he needs enough mana to actually do something with those spells. Like, there's still a 7/7 on the board. There's still a 4/2 and a 2/4. We're assuming Poly, right, to kill the 7. That's 1 mana. Images. Yeah. There's always some fringe case scenario. But you have to ask yourself, does it increase or decrease the win rate? That's what we're after, right? We're not after, like, is there a way where he could potentially not, you know, be dead? Let's see if he figures out what I'm trying to do. You wouldn't. Chat, he used my own play against me. What a rascal. You will give me that sea giant, whether you want it or not. Miss Windrunner. No, not Windrunner. Illyria. Sylvanas Windrunner. Illyria. Something something. What's her title / last name, whatever. Bow shooter. Is it Windrunner? Ah, I thought it was Sylvanas Windrunner. Other sisters. Oh, now I know. Alright, if I attack here, this goes to 6. Spawn 3 snakes. This goes to 3. Lightning storm. Question mark? Or get frozen. That is the alternative. Ah, we're so close. We almost predicted it completely. All right. Da, 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 da. Easy game.
Locked and loaded.
Tiran the Windrunner.
Right between the eyes.
Not this time, Illyria. Right between the eyes, lol. Right between the eyes, forehead. Mushroom power. Mushroom power.
By the elements combined.
We used his own traps against him. So devious. Wabblies and yummies.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Kalimos has been going off. Kalimos has been absolutely insane. Such a... And before I like it. Before I played Constructed, I wouldn't have been able to appreciate the card as much. But I played a deck in Constructed that ran Kalimos and was so amazing there. So the hunter was slow. Yeah, he tried to rely on the secrets, but both his wasp and his snakes were deleted by Storm, so
Souls shall be mine.
didn't really do anything for him.
Doomhammer.
There's a Nimbus we could hit. There's a Dwarf, Senjin, Fire Plume. Throwing the 4 here, what do you think, guys? There's not much you need, but a 2/7 sounds so unexciting. I think we do it. Yeah. Can you try hard for top 1 leaderboard? Usually no, but oh, so good. But I will do some leaderboard runs, so we'll see. Usually I'm just testing stuff, because if I'm trying for number 1 for the leaderboard, that means I would be playing pretty much just on one account. I'd play like 2 runs a day or so when I'm fresh, then practice a bit for the rest, so.
Ride the polar bear exquisite.
Ready to Frost Sky to command. Hold. Hold. Fire. The meme run account gets number 1. I'll take being on the Asia leaderboard. That'd be funny. One, 2, 3, 4. Monka? The one's dying. Alright. Seems good.
sense your strength.
Come, my pretty bird.
He played a 1. What a devious mind.
Protocol 7 engaged.
Are you so good at Arena? Been playing it for 4 years. Roughly speaking. Also, there's plenty of people who are really good at Arena. Well, hey, feels good, man. No. Mech boy. Mech boy, no. Ooh, tapping here? That's fine. Yeah, have you read my guide already? Nearly 400 times in 8 days. Yeah. Mushroom power. Mushroom power. Are you trying to basilisk my worm, you naughty boy? Yeah, feel free to ask questions, right? I'm not really explaining too much right now. Just sort of in the zone. Just thinking about the game and stuff. Run's flowing really well. Have you considered doing a stream review of other arena guides? That seems extremely pretentious. And like a really bad recipe for... yeah, let's not do that. My boys, my boys, my boys. We are 1 damage off lethal.
You call that a weapon?
You face Jaraxxus.
Was a little afraid for a heal, but Jaraxxus means that he can't really remove. He can coin out the Inferno. Inferno! Ooh, a removal. Not sure if that's better than Inferno here, to be honest. To be honest, not quite sure. If he has Nether now, he probably wins. Feels weird, man.
I wonder. of my jungle.
Not nether.
Access denied.
X is denied.
X marks the spot.
If we trade the other way around, we're doing better. Okay. I need to trade the 5-3, I think.
Chill out.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Do you think Arena is easier in the weekends? Maybe a tiny, tiny bit. Actual Jiraxes, but we still got him. Whew.
Thrall versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
I've been one so close, for sure, man. Of course, of course. Why would it not? Not getting the goal down kind of sucks, but if the lightning hits the goal, it sucks. So, what? I would say he has lots and lots and lots of premium minions ready for us, if that's his play. Holy. It's got like a dwarf or another phoenix or something, right? Does this mean your opponent's 11-0? Quite likely not 11-0. He's probably just up there. Maybe he's 11-1, 11-2. Maybe he's 10-0. Maybe he's 10-1. He's something around that score. Scorcher was looking playable, but Warlord feels better. He can heal the Phoenix again, but that's just more mana he has to dump there. Yes, Taskmaster, I've been picking it very highly right now. Just the play on turn 1 is worth so much. Guess I'm trading a cleric. No, you never do that. You wouldn't. I might play Ghoul and Beastmaster, make those trades, and open up 3-1 into the Ghoul, which sort of sucks, but it means the Beastmaster sticks. The alternative would be to either Scorch or Stegodon. If we Stegodon, make the trades, he can heal the Phoenix. And I don't have a Beastmaster on board. It's not great. If I Scorcher... Trade. It's not bad, but we don't really need a Scorcher right now, so I think I'm okay with this. We can't lose track of the fact that Ghoul is just a 3-drop, and yeah, it might pop off and kill him in one go. I think if we play for the board, especially with the Warbear coming up, it's better. Because I'm making a totem instead of putting the 3-4 down. Nova's okay here. Madness. Okay. What a god. That's a nice draw, though. What's been the MVP this run? Kalimos has been really good. Fire Rally's been really good. Storm has had 2 very good occasions.
Let me change your mind.
Alright, he's just a priest. Looks like we're not going 12-0. He's just going full priest now. He's just like priest feels priest, man. Okay. I guess I just Warbear, but feels priest, man. Dead Speakers have obviously also been good. Just Curve, right? Curve has been the big MVP. Oh yes, let's just have everything, shall we? Yes, Heimzar. He's just not giving any wiggle room here. He's just like, stop playing cards. I'm a priest. I have the board. It is extremely rude of you to try to do anything at this point. Do you hear me, Thrall? Stop trying to do anything. Oh, man. He's waiting for us to scoop. I understand it. I'd probably be asking, why is this fool still in the game? And the answer is, you can do anything if you believe in the power of unstable evolution. Because you can always evolve into an apprentice, and then you have infinite evolves after that. So, or well, as many minions as you have. So there's always the somehow get an insane board off apprentice. That's flattering, Camel. GG. Full priested. This guy went full priest on me. Hey, not a priest.
Your soul shall be mine. For you, hammer.
No one drop. Happy New Year, friend. Oh. Wow, that changes things a lot. Just saying. 100%. It was on 4 with a coin, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. The dwarf opens up some nasty scorcher, right? Because then I have a 4/3.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Ooh, that's insane. Demon Fire. Four, 4, and a 2/3 on an empty board, or 5/5, 2/6 versus a 3/4.
I wonder.
Do we have a play for next turn? We do. I'll take the dwarf then. There's a lot of potential in the Warlord. Not that we have to hold it for a big boy, but this just works on this turn. He can't Demon Bolt yet, but he could do it next turn. The file's not great. Okay. The double trade into the tar feels pretty darn terrible. I could just Warbear here and trade. If we do that, this goes to 4. I don't like this going to 4. No, I want to make him work for the removal. But I do think I trade into the tar because I don't want to make his Demon Bolt cheaper. I want his Demon Bolt to be the only thing he can do on this turn. If I leave the minion up, he can potentially play another minion and then Demon Bolt. Sure. Now that seems like a perfectly fine Warbear. Get to push 10 damage. Feels pretty good. Could also Fire Rally trades, but doesn't seem as good. Hey, Turtle Punch. Yeah, we saw one Flame Tongue and felt fairly unpickable. Probably something involving the Warlord. I want 2 big minions on board, right? Yeah.
Nice to meet you. The frost wolves stand ready.
Hey, Crates. Morning to you. Yeah, Flame Tongue from Wandering. That's pretty annoying.
So many possibilities.
Oh, it's bad if he has 4 damage? 3 damage. Yeah. 3 damage could suck. Let's hope it's just a taunt. Okay.
I will purify the fallen.
Definitely double squash. Feels like I just fire rally this. If I go full squash, he just goes like Trade Scorcher or some crap, right? Let's not open that up. That's more than good, right? For 4 mana. 2/2/1s and 4 health on my guy. He has the Nether? Shadow Flame, okay. And 2 damage? Taunt. At least this health is pressured.
Ready, sir.
Prove your worth, cur.
He won't die. I mean, it's 11-1. He doesn't want to lose either. But him not really being able to tap as much is it's pretty good for us, of course.
The calm before the storm.
If you insist. How do you know he's 11-1? He's around 11, right?
Well played. Well played.
Going out in style. Hey. Not up 12-0, but 12 anyway. With Shaman. This felt way more Shaman-y than, you know, the other curve. So noticeable picks, right? Fire Rally over Bone Mare, which is not like a revolutionary pick or anything like that, but Bone Mare has been extremely good, but we already had a Worm at the time. The ratio of bombs felt pretty good. 3 big boys plus the unstable. That was pretty good. Warlord was nice, but we know that card is underrated for Shaman, for its bucket. Turn 3 was a little bit weak, but we got fairly lucky with finding Beastmaster and Guardian. Also, not as much pressure coming out from opponents early, such as we just saw with this person, right, this opponent. So having the 3 1-drops really does help with establishing board control, even if you do whiff on a premium 3. Nimbus was really, really good. Just randomly gave me insane stuff. The Death Speakers were fine, of course. They're Death Speakers. Hot Spring Guardian didn't really do that much, but still an okay card. It's like a slightly worse Death Speaker, I guess. Maybe a little bit worse. Raid Leader didn't come out much, but when it did, it was fine. Stonehill was fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, the one-off Scorcher felt okay. Warbear definitely felt much better than Scorcher, so I think for Shaman especially, I will probably pick the Warbear over the Scorcher early.